Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wicked Weekly. My name is Brian if you happen to be new around here, and today we have some developing news. Not only do we have Hotfix number 6, which this video will go into detail, I'll give you guys my thoughts as we usually do around here, but we also see some new teases for co-op, and this is a really good sign. Let's start with the teases. I'm going to give you guys some dev insight, and then we're going to get into the hotfix notes and so much more. So let's kick it off with, hey folks, we're already hot on the road to co-op, but we're still polishing up existing content and dropping hotfixes while we're at it. We've improved performance in the prologue and the Derek boss. We've fixed a couple of other instances where the game could appear maybe a little bit blurry, buffed, perfect gather, and so much more. Now you can check out the Hotfix notes, which we'll do in a second. This coincides with what we've seen Thomas sharing over on the Discord, and it really hasn't been too much of a whopping amount of news. So I didn't want to put anything in your feed that really didn't make sense when Thomas was sharing this. So with this, I kind of bundling it up together. So he goes on to say, especially when it comes down to should they start the game now or wait till later? Thomas says, of course you should play now. Obviously there's other hotfixes and bugs the team's working on, and co-op is their main focus now, which is still going to take a little bit of time to get through their public test realm and ship it when it is super polished. In response to regarding the asking about partly agreeing about a roadmap, he says that he's going to release that info soon, again in a more official manner. The reason why they haven't actually been in chat, and been talking is because they've been focused, heads down, working on getting everything rocking and rolling, and I couldn't be more excited because that's really kind of how the ebb and flow goes. When the devs get quiet, that means they're focused. When they're starting to come out of that haze, then all of a sudden we start getting lots of really great news drops. And on that note, as the news covers, as it breaks, I'll be giving you guys my breakdown of all of that here. So thank you and welcome in to the 163 of you guys who've hit that subscribe button over the last month. I couldn't be more excited to have you here at the channel. So thank you so much. But that's not why you're here and clicked on this video. Let's dive in. Let's jive on into these hotfix notes. Kicks off with Kuro saying, hey folks, we're ready hot on the road for co-op, but we're still polishing up the existing content, dropping hotfixes. I wonder if this is essentially the same writer behind the social media post. Well, let's get into it. Kicking off with performance, improved performance of the Derek boss and related cinematics, improved drops in the Raider attack cinematic and in the prologue. For loot, they've addressed player feedback for perfect gathering by moving the distribution towards player skill instead of RNG. That's, I think, a really good thing in my mind. Perfect gather will now guarantee bonus loot. Reduced how often trees, ores, and dig spots give large hauls to incentivize perfect gatherers. So a little bit of a buff, a little bit of a nerf. We'll have to see how that feels in the long run. Regarding areas, polished various lighting elements inside the player houses. They updated the NPC spawn and patrol pass in Sacrament around the area elevator to match the new set dressing. For the bug fixes, they fixed some game looking blurry on low resolution because of DLSS and FSR upscaling settings that were not being initialized correctly. They fixed a bug where the depth of field would blur the foreground if there was an enemy in the foreground with that status effect buildup. Fix quick item selection menu not working unless you had an update in your inventory. They fixed certain settings not getting updated in the game. I really hope that applies to controller, by the way, because that's something that I've been running into with the latest update, and I'm glad they made the controller change that they did, but I'm really hoping that applies here. So I'll have to go hands-on, and I'm crossing my fingers. They fixed the controllers not being able and being detected when connecting them after the game is open. They fixed the UI having double navigation on controller joystick movements, rendering selection certain options impossible. They fixed the Derek losing control of his facilities and getting stuck in idle. They fixed character pop-up for Derek during the transition to the Black Trench boss fight, and they fixed the character attacking of utility runes that are used in quick succession. So that is the patch, guys. That's, like I said, this is going to be a short video, short and sweet, kind of a nice little check-in on the Wicked Weekly. But before we go, if you guys have made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you so much for the support. You watching these videos directly supports me and my family. But I do want to share something with you guys because we are doing a membership drive. And right now the channel is bringing in, because it's a slow news season. There's not a lot to cover, just around $330. So thank you for that. Now, just note, I pay my editor every month $500. And so I thought July, because it's my birthday month, to be a great opportunity to, I guess, at least invite you to maybe consider becoming a member here at the channel. We got Lord, Spiritfire, and Trip, who have either rejoined or joined as a member, and their support means the world to me. Membership starts at just $3 here at the channel, so if you feel like that is something you'd like to do, I'd invite you to consider it, and hopefully you guys enjoy the perks and all the extras that you get from it, and which is all listed within the membership page. So right now we're at a total of 27 members, and it would be really freaking cool to see if we could get that up to 50 on the regular. Now, outside of that, guys, I know that $3 can seem probably like a lot of money for everybody, and I get it. Hopefully the goal is to get the channel back up to over $500 so I can at least not have to dip into my own pocket to pay my editor, Jack, who is incredible and worth every penny. Ultimately, if we're able to grow the channel revenue to $1,000, I'm going to be obviously giving him a raise and for everything he does here for the channel and so much more. Beyond that, though, if you guys are looking for more content in your feed, check out the Gaming Roundtable as the podcast. We've rebranded. We've seen numbers go up, numbers go down. The best number right now is watch time is going up dramatically. Obviously, subscribers are coming and going, so a bunch of you have clicked the top link in the description, or the one of the links in the description that takes you over to the Gaming Roundtable. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for being there. And outside that, guys, I got kids coming in. They wanted to talk to me and stuff like that. So I'm going to wish you guys all the best. Time to go dad mode and see what they need. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you have a fantastic day, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. But until then, take care.
Now fight like the